Welcome to OP Dragon build, you destructive bastards. It had to be done. Proper Dragon build that kicks ass in melee without any issues on core difficulty. His breath stinks, literally and metaphorically, because this build is all about teeth, claws, wings, tail and whatever else we can attack enemy with. Dragon built like this almost cannot miss, even against toughest enemies with power attack on. And full round melee damage goes to about 250 to 350 on level 20, depending on damage rolls and if haste has been cast on the dragon. Build is multiclass and should perform well before dragon transformation. Gold Dragon Mythic Path can be used effectively with this build, but try to pay attention to alignment. Gold Dragon requires lawful good, otherwise some features might be missed. I would appreciate if someone could confirm or deny that alignment affects Gold Dragon and what we lose if it isn't lawful good. Great thing about Gold Dragon Mythic Path is that it unlocks Gold Dragon Breath, which kicks ass, unlike shitty one we have with this build. So that would mean we would be brilliant in melee and have fantastic minty breath that can annihilate enemies. I believe you can be whatever dragon before Gold Dragon choice, as it would overwrite it or appear as additional option. There is a bug, however, or I'm missing something mechanics wise. Bloodrage with Limitless Rage Mythic should be turned on and off at will without fatigue penalty afterward. Unfortunately, Bloodrage is limited even with Limitless Rage, at least it acts that way, and when it ends, dragon form is lost. I believe it is a bug that will be patched unless I'm missing something that dispels Bloodrage. Devs are notified, so should be fine soon. For this one we want to start with Bloodrager Steelblood. Bloodrager grants +1 basic attack bonus for 1 level, Bloodrage ability and the draconic bloodline that is required for Dragon Disciple. I went with Steelblood because of some additional bonuses and ability to cast spells in heavy armor without arcane failure chance except from shield. Races that fit are Aasimar Angelkin, Half-Elf Kindred Raised, Oread Gemsoul, Vampire Sweatwatcher and Human. Good background is Warrior of the Linorm Kings because of cold resistance and weapon proficiencies that can help us before receiving Dragon Transformation, but feel free to pick whatever you like, it is not of utmost importance. Maybe something that can increase skills the party needs could be good pick. These attributes are for humans because they have skilled feat that gives them more skill points. For other races, intelligence is needed at 10. Attributes can look something like this for non-human races. That way we can put points into Persuasion, Perception and Knowledge Arcana. 5 points into Knowledge Arcana are needed for Dragon Disciple and 10 points in Perception for Improved Blind Fight. You can skip Improved Blind Fight if there is high level spell in the party called True Seeing. Improved Blind Fight is sure thing, so it is good to have it. Weapon focus Claw and Dodge feats. Any draconic bloodline. Alignment lawful good for Gold Dragon Mythic Path, or if this is custom companion then whatever. Then we go 5 levels into Mutagen Warrior. Why Mutagen Warrior? It gives us mutagen of course, that increases strength. We also get other benefits from fighter like weapon training which helps with attack rolls, bunch of feats and high basic attack bonus. You could also go Dragonair Scion without Bloodrager, but then we lose Bloodrage, useful spells like Enlarge Person, Mirror Image and ability to cast without arcane penalty. So 5 levels into Mutagen Warrior to get weapon training natural attack. Then we go 10 levels into Dragon Disciple. Dragon Disciple at level 1 can grow claws and weapon training natural attack helps with that. Along the way we get some spells like Mirror Image and Enlarge Person, Attribute and Armor class boosts and Dragonkind 2 at Dragon Disciple level 10. After that we get back to Mutation Warrior till the end. Try to follow build exactly like you see on the screen, because that way all feats can be grabbed in proper way without unnecessary ones. Mythic feats and abilities that we need are ones on the screen. Add stuff like last stand or expose vulnerability for last mythic ability. As for feats, I would go for improved critical claw, or if that isn't available, then bite. Outside and before transformation you can play with two-handed weapon or weapon and shield. When transformation becomes available, then go for weapon and shield, because shield bonus is added to dragon armor class. That is why I have opted for shield and greater shield focus. In dragon form armor class is not great, but with this build we can get it up to almost 45 depending on buffs. It comes with 15% arcane spell failure, but that is only when outside dragon form. Casting is enabled in dragon form, so cast then. Amulet of Mighty Fists is a must, same as Belt of whatever strength. Circlet like I have here is ideal to enable more spells and increase will saving throws. Simple build to play. Buff dragon with haste, bless and other spells while he first drinks mutagen strength. Then dragonkind form, and now we can cast enlarge person and mirror image without arcane penalty. Send the dragon in to smash everything, and that is it. Don't even need to turn off power attack, but if it becomes an issue during early and mid levels, avoid using it. Cool thing is that with each power attack we roll intimidation check that puts shaken status on enemies, and this is very high DC enemies need to pass due to intimidation prowess and persuasion skill. Most important thing is that you need another party member close to you to benefit from team feats we have taken. We took those feats because of fighter tactics that allows applying bonuses from team feats even if teammate doesn't have them, but conditions like teammate needs to be next to you etc. still need to apply. If you went Gold Dragon Path, then don't forget about its powerful breath attack. That really is all there is to this oversized chicken build. Enjoy!